Hello everyone. Today I am going to show you a real Windows security vulnerability called YellowKey, tracked as CVE 2026-45585. This is an active unpatched issue that affects Windows 11 and Windows Server 2025. I will explain what it is, how it works, and then we'll run a PowerShell script to check if your system is vulnerable or not. So now let's first understand what is BitLocker. BitLocker is a built-in Windows feature that encrypts your entire hard disk. Think of it like a lock on your laptop. Even if someone steals your device, they cannot read your data files. So it is the last line of defense for physical theft. Yellow key is a flaw that bypasses the BitLocker entirely. The attackers need physical access to your device. So think stolen laptops, unpatched PC in office, or a kiosk device. They plug a USB stick, reboot your machine into a Windows recovery environment called WinRE, and from there they can access your all encrypted data. No password needed, no cracking, just a USB and a reboot. So the real cause is a small file called autofstx.exe. It stands for FSTX Auto Recovery Utility. It lives inside the WinRE recovery image, not your main Windows. Its job is to repair the file system during the recovery. But hackers found this file runs automatically with system level privileges, the highest permission in Windows. It hijack this to get a full command shell and bypass BitLocker. Now, you might have a question, how does autofstx.exe get launched automatically? So the answer is through a registry value called BootExecute, which is under the session manager inside the WinRE. This is a special list Windows check at the boot time and runs everything listed there. So if the auto fstx.exe is in the list, your system is vulnerable for yellow key. Now I will run some PowerShell command to show you whether the particular exe information is present in the registry or not. So in this video, we are not going to delete the registry. I just want to show you how you can validate using the PowerShell scripts. And if you are interested to see how we can fix this using Intune detection and predictive remediation, let me know in the comment section. Possibly I will create another video to show you end to end. But for now, let's see how we can find whether this particular information or exe information is present in the registry or not. So right now I am on my client machine, and to check this, what we have to do, we have to open the PowerShell as an administrator. I already opened the PowerShell script, and this is very basic script to find whether this particular exe information is present in the registry or not. So let me run one by one and show you. And what I will do, I will also provide you this script in the description section so that you can download and test in one or two machine from your side. So let me run the very first script. Basically, we want to see whether the WinRE is enable or disable. Now here we can see that WinRE is enable, and we can also see that the WinRE location is this. Now in the next step, what we are doing, we are creating a new folder inside a C drive. So let me run this script, and now we can see that in the C drive we have a WinRE mount folder. Let me open the C drive. And now we can see that we have a folder, blank folder inside the C drive. Now let me run the third command. So third command is basically mount the Windows image, and this is the image file path. Basically, this is the WinRE location. So we have to just use the same location, and then we have to provide the WinRE.win file, and the index is 1. and the path is the folder where we want to mount this file. So let me run this command, and it will take some time to mount the file. So let me run this. Now you can see that it is running and it is mounting the information in this particular folder. So basically what it is doing, it is basically creating the similar Windows folder structure, which you will normally able to see in the full OS or running OS. So now let's wait for this to finish. Now we have successfully mount the file in this particular folder. Now next step is to load the registry information. Basically we want to load the HKLM WinRE system registry. So let me run this. And now we can see that operation completed successfully. Now what we have to do, we have to see in the registry, particularly in this registry location, HKLM WinRE system control set 001 under control session manager, whether any file called BootExe is present or not. So we can just run this. And now we can see here that BootExecute is present, and this is the autofstx.exe file is present. Let me just run without this switch, and then we can see all the registry which we have in this particular location. Now you can see in this particular location we have these registry information, and one of the registry information is this. This information. So if in a machine, if under the boot execute, if auto fstx.exe information is there, it means your machine is vulnerable for yellow key. So now what we have to do, we have to run some PowerShell command so that we can just delete this information. We no need to delete the actual file. We just need to clear the boot execution information. We just need to delete this information, and then we are free from, or machine is free from the yellow key vulnerability. Now we know that this machine is vulnerable because we have a auto fstx.exe is present. If you are not using BitLocker with PIN, then you need to remove this registry information as per the Microsoft. Now, in this video, we are not going to talk about how to delete this. And then what I am going to do, I just want to just unload this registry information. And then what we have to do, we have to dismount the Windows image. But before dismounting, I have to just go back from the folder, and then we have to run this dismount Windows image. And now it is like, first you have to unzip the file, and now you are again zipping the file. And basically what it is doing, it is basically removing everything residing in this WinRE mount folder. And now if you go to the folder and open this folder, we can see that again now this folder is blank. And now last step is just to remove this folder or delete this folder. And now we can see that the WinRE mount folder is also now deleted. So that's all for this video, and I will see you soon in my next video. And if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe so you never miss any update. See you soon in the next one.